I think you're really going to enjoy this warrior series. Here we go. The first one is actually considered a standing balance pose. So if you want to go to a wall, make sure you can hang on onto a wall or even the back of a chair. But I'm going to start with my right foot. So my toes are spread apart on the mat. You want to establish a good base for a standing balance pose. So my weight is in the back heel and on the sides of the foot. You should be able to lift your toes and wiggle them. Okay? I'm going to square up, put my left toes behind me. Make sure when you're doing this pose that your back leg doesn't rotate one way or the other. Your toenails should always be pointed towards the floor and you should lift straight back. Let me just bring my arms up. And you're going to use your back leg and your arms to counterbalance each other as you tilt forward. You want to let go of expectations, stay present in the moment, really focus. Your hips and shoulders should both be parallel with the floor, and just try to focus your eyes on one single spot on the floor that's a little bit ahead of you, and that'll help you really keep your balance. Your knee is a little bit soft. Try not to lock your knee. And just hold this for 3 to 5 breaths. And then tilt back up. That was Warrior 3. Warrior 1, my feet are going to be spread apart on the mat. My front toes are pointed towards the top of the mat. My back foot is going to be in line with my front foot so that they're in line like a balance beam. But the back foot is going to be perpendicular to the front. So the feet are spread out. Sink into that front thigh. Make sure your knee does not come out over those toes. If it goes too far, draw it back. It should be right over your ankle. But if you feel like you need to get a little bit lower for a better stretch, you can move the back foot out. Okay? Warrior 1, I'm going to rotate my torso toward that front leg. And I'm just going to raise my arms slowly. Make sure you're squared up. Follow your gaze with your eyes up towards your fingertips. If you want to, you can bring your palms together. And try not to flop your arms. If you feel your arms sagging, really raise them up. This is a powerful pose. Belly buttons in. And again, hold this for 3 to 5 breaths. And if you forget, sink into that leg, that front leg a little deeper. That's Warrior 1. I'm going to come up a little bit and adjust my arms. I'm actually going to float them out to the sides, rotating my torso so that it's parallel now with my legs. So each arm is going to float up, one over my front leg, one over my back leg until they're parallel with the floor. I'm going to reach out with the fingertips. Both fingertips are in opposite directions away from the center line of my body. My gaze is going to shoot out over those front fingertips and again, sink down into it. Tuck the tailbone, pull in the lower abdominals. This is Warrior 2. Again, stay here for a good 3 to 5 breaths. Then for a reverse warrior, this is also called Peaceful Warrior. I'm going to flip my palms. I'm still two-dimensional. My arms are directly above my legs. And I'm just going to rotate back or kind of cartwheel the arms back, following the gaze. My back hand drops toward the back leg. My right hand is above me. Again, 3 to 5 breaths. You should really feel your side ribs separate and allow you to deeply breathe into your chest walls. Then, last one, I'm going to cartwheel my arms down again. And I'm going to bring my back foot in just a little bit because I'm going to turn my torso again towards the front leg. And I'm going for that Warrior 1 again, but I'm going to adjust my arms. This is going to be called Humble Warrior. So my chest is actually going to fold towards that front thigh. I'm going to bring my hands up behind me. And you can hold here, or you can clasp your hands and try to draw them up towards the ceiling a little bit higher. Try and relax your head and neck. And hold this for another 3 to 5 breaths. And release your hands. Stand up, draw your foot in, and that's the Warrior Series. I hope you enjoyed it.